What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, and today, guys, I just wanted to get on here and update you guys on this GRUV Halloween sale that's going on. They got DVDs, they've got Blu-rays, they've got 4Ks for super cheap, and I like to keep you guys in the loop. So let me make this a little bit bigger and get on here and see what they got. I actually placed an order myself this morning when I found out about it because I was like, I can't miss out on this. There's actually a lot of stuff that I don't have in the collection, stuff I don't see anywhere else. But look, before we get into it, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then leave me a comment down below if you bought anything in this sale. What'd you get? Let me know in that comment section below. So yeah, I was updated on this sale this morning. I got a email notification from GRUV, which I recommend, guys. If you haven't, sign up for GRUV's email alert system, because if you do that, you'll get 20% off of your first order. So it's a good way to save a lot of money. And if you're going to spend a lot in this sale, you can save 20% off of that. So yeah, really good deals, guys, on GRUV.com. They have the Alfred Hitchcock collection to pre-order for $55 right now, where Amazon has it for 70. So definitely get on here and check and see if they've got 4Ks and stuff, upcoming 4Ks, because sometimes they're cheaper on here. But the Halloween sale, that's what we're focusing on here today. So they have these like split up in all kinds of different groups up top. I love GRUV, though. I think it's a great website. I will link this down below in the description. So let's get into the 4Ks first. The 4K horror is what they have it classified as. And a lot of this stuff, look, they've had for quite some time. But it's pretty cheap right now. I mean, the Lost Boys and Poltergeist, they both came out last year, $25. They are both $14.99. Currently, you have The Nun for $13.99. You know, of course, we're getting ready to get The Nun 2 on 4K. So if you don't own The Nun on 4K, $13.99. We got Castle Rock on 4K for $16.99. You got The Thing on 4K, which is one of the best 4K discs ever, for $13.99. Train to Busan, which I didn't own this on 4K, so I went ahead and purchased this. This is $10.99 for Train to Busan on 4K. They got Van Helsing on 4K, which I actually do need also in the collection. It's been for, I think the last time I saw Van Helsing was in the theaters, but that's $10.99. The two Universal Classic Monster sets are both $39.99. So if you didn't get those, that's definitely a good deal for those. You got Get Out on 4K for $9.99. You got Nope on 4K for $14.99. You got the Mummy Trilogy for $34.99. We got Split on 4K for $10.99. Halloween Ends on 4K for $14.99. Goonies on 4K, $16.99. Just all kinds of great stuff, guys. The Last of Us on 4K, $29.99. It Chapter 2, $13.99. The Shining for $16.99. Dracula, the standalone versions, if you just want to buy them standalone. I don't know why you would. Just get the set. They're all great. But if you want the standalone Dracula, that is $14.99. Halloween Kills is $15.99, slightly more than Halloween Ends. But the entire Halloween trilogy right here, guys, is $39.99. If you just want to knock all the Halloween trilogy off your list, you can get it for $40. Not a bad price at all, because I'm pretty sure they all came out brand new on 4K for $30 a piece, and now you're getting them all for $40 in that set. It's The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. That's $15.99 on 4K. You got Peninsula, which is the sequel to Train to Busan, for $13.99 on 4K. Jaws 2, guys, which this is also $16.99 currently on Amazon as well, but it's $16.99 on GRUV. You got The Mummy for $10.99. The Mummy Returns for $10.99. You got The Invisible Man for $10.99. Glass on 4K is $10.99. Knock at the Cabin, that just came out this year. That's $17.87. I'm pretty sure it was $30 when it came out. Doom on 4K. Nobody wanted that when it came out. Well, now it's $11.99. Same with RIPD. Nobody wanted that. That's $14.99. You got Us on 4K. So there's actually more 4Ks than usual here right now. So I don't usually see a lot of 4Ks on sale like that. It's usually like one page. This is like 3 or 4. But they got the other Mummy trilogy set for, I think, cheaper than the other one I talked about. That's $32.99. Beetlejuice on 4K, $16.99. The original Jaws, which is just one of the best 4Ks as well, $13.99. World's End, $10.99. Shaun the Dead, $13.99. Twilight, $10.99. Evil Dead Rise is $22.49. The Mummy with Tom Cruise is $10.99. Just some really good stuff, guys. You got Halloween, Frankenstein. I'm just going to breeze through the rest of these guys so we can get to the Blu-rays, but you got Olds for $15.99. You got Pan's Labyrinth, $16.99. Blade, Last Night in Soho. That was just $8 on Amazon, but $11.99. E.T. is $13.99, the new 4K of that. You got Megan on 4K. That's not even out yet, but it's getting ready to come out. That's 19.99. Mortal Kombat 4K, 16.99. So just some really good prices all around. If you want all the Purge films, they're 13.99 on here. So we'll go ahead and switch. They got Doctor Sleep as well that I saw. House of the Clock in its Walls. That's actually a pretty underrated like Eli Roth film. It's a children's kind of horror movie, but it's pretty good. Jack Black, Kate Beckinsale's in that, and yeah, it was directed by Eli Roth. 10.99 for that. The Forever Purge is 15.99. The Purge, the original, is 13.99. You got Batman: The Long Halloween. I think that's the deluxe edition with both parts in it because they released it in two parts. That is 24.99. Mortal Kombat's 16.99. So you got all the Mortal Kombat animated stuff. Possessor, guys. I love Possessor. That is 16.99. Totally worth it. That's a great film. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to. There's two different Blu-ray sections. There's chilling Blu-ray deals and there's trick or treat Blu-ray deals. I don't know exactly what the difference is, but let's go to chilling Blu-ray deals first. And we got 13 pages of stuff to go through. I'm not going to read off everything, but I will say I got Salem's Lot. I've been needing that in the collection for the longest time. That is $6.99. Trick or Treat, I would not buy that. I don't think that's worth it for $10.99 on Blu-ray. I've seen it for cheaper. And Scream Factory is for sure going to do a 4K of that at some point. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jessica Biel, I still had it on DVD. I hadn't yet upgraded it. So I went ahead and got that, even though they're probably going to do a 4K of it right after I bought it on Blu-ray. But $6.99, I didn't think was a bad deal. They got The Exorcist for $6.99. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is $5.99. If you don't want to, that I think the Arrow edition is now like $100. It's way out of print. But if you want Killer Clowns, it's definitely a good option for $5.99. But again, I think that's one they'll probably do on 4K soon. Jaws is $5.99. The Thing $5.99. I would definitely get the 4Ks on those. Like I said, the best looking 4Ks. Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead, that's $5.99. In the Days, $5.99. So there's just some good stuff on here. I did pick up The Wailing as well because I've heard some incredible things about the movie, and I thought $8.99 was a pretty good price for that. They got The Endless on here, which I was not a big fan of. I remember watching that like 6 years ago. I wasn't a big fan of that. That's $8.99. The Frighteners, 100%. If you've never seen The Frighteners, that's a Peter Jackson film, Michael J. Fox. Get that movie. That $5.99 is an absolute steal for The Frighteners. I love The Frighteners, and I don't think we're going to get a 4K in the US for like 6 years, I think, because Germany has like exclusive rights on it or something. But they got The Burbs on Blu-ray for $5.99, Violent Night on Blu-ray for $10.99, but keep in mind the 4K is coming out. And yeah, just some good stuff. Red Dragon, we're getting ready to get a 4K, but that's $5.99 for the Blu-ray. Orphan, that's a good movie. Orphan is a really good movie, super underrated for $7.99. Cat's Eye, $6.99. Thought about getting that because I don't have it on Blu-ray, but again, it's got a 4K, so I think it's an overseas 4K, but I'm pretty sure they'll have it here eventually. They have to, right? La Llorona is $5.99. Halloween 2, $5.99. Return of the Living Dead. I don't really know like what these different like art variations are. Is it like a slipcover? Is it just a cover? It's probably just a cover, but $5.99 for Return of the Living Dead is a great price. That's a great movie if you haven't seen it. I would have gotten Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning, but $10.99. I don't know, like what's it going for on Amazon? It just didn't feel like a good price to pick it up at because I didn't remember liking that as much as the 2003 one. So I didn't grab that, but it is on there for $10.99. The Munsters, guys, $9.99. Let's see. We'll breeze through these a little bit more. I think that this is actually a good deal. I didn't get it because it was $10.99. And I kind of just want standalone versions of both of these movies, Practical Magic and especially The Witches of Eastwick. I used to love that movie when I was a kid. Jack Nicholson and who else is in that? Cher. It's got a great cast, but I feel like The Witches of Eastwick like needs like boutique 4K or something. Somebody needs to do that movie on 4K. I don't know where the rights are, but I didn't get that, even though I probably should have. A double pack of both those movies. Practical Magic I really enjoyed too. The Cell, $7.99. The 1990 It is $5.99, but I've heard that's coming to 4K. Amityville Horror, the remake is $5.99. I actually think that's an underrated remake. The Thing prequel is $5.99. I love that movie. I think it's super underrated. Cape Fear, the Martin Scorsese movie. I want to get that. That's $8.99. I want to get that, but it's another one that I just feel like because they're upgrading all of Martin Scorsese's movies right now, I feel like that'll come out on 4K, maybe from Criterion, possibly next year. But yeah, guys, not going to read everything, so definitely pay attention as I'm scrolling through. But Renfield's on here for $14.99 on Blu-ray. That'll probably get a 4K at some point because it's Universal though. The Wolfman, I don't really usually see that anywhere else. That's 5.99. That's the thing about this website. You'll see stuff that you just don't see anywhere else. They got all the Child's Play films on here for 5.99. They got some Tremors films on here for cheaper as well. They got Ma on Blu-ray for 5.99 if you want Ma. Let's see. They got the original Cape Fear for 5.99. I've never seen that one. Possessor 9.99, Visible Man 5.99. So some good Blu-ray deals for sure. Freaky is on here for 9.99, but that does have a Scream Factory 4K. And yeah, just scrolling down, they got Them for 10.99. They got a lot of stuff that Scream Factory has put out on special Blu-ray editions or 4Ks. So keep that in mind. Long Night. I feel like I heard good things about Long Night. That's 9.99. You got this Phantasm set with Phantasm 1 and 2 for 13.99. I think I bought that for like $30. So that's pretty good deal for that. Devil's pretty good. That's an M. Night Shyamalan, I think, produced movie. He didn't direct it, but I think that's a pretty good movie. Empire An Interview with the Vampire was 6.99. That's a good deal for that. But again, that's another one I feel like they'll do a 4K. Spawn. Oh, I actually do need Spawn on physical media. I don't love Spawn. It's not a great movie by any means, but it is nostalgic, so I do want to own it at some point. Dreamcatcher's garbage. Don't ever watch that or see it. If you've never seen it, then consider yourself lucky. I remember seeing that in the theaters, and I almost walked out. Mortal Kombat, the original, 5.99. They need to do that on 4K. Queen of the Dam is 10.99. They got the Psycho movies on here for 5.99, but again, they got that Arrow set as well for 4Ks. But yeah, some good stuff. The Watcher, I almost got that. James Spade, Marissa Tomei. Is The Watcher good? Let me know in the comments section. Because that was a good price and I was interested just with the cast. The Return with Sarah Michelle Gellar. I don't even think I've heard of that movie. That's 5.99. All right. Mama is 5.99. I think I have that on Blu-ray though. The Haunted House is 5.99. Unfriended the Dark Web. I actually like both of the Unfriended movies. The second one takes a less horror approach, but I think it's just as good. It's more of a thriller. But I think it's pretty damn good. I like both those movies, but I'm a sucker for found footage, guys. Antebellum. I never watched that movie. 7.99 though is a good price. I think it has a 4K as well. But I did not hear good things about that movie. The Turning's awful. Do not get that. 7.99. Do not get that. Psycho 4, Purge Anarchy. We got some more Tremors stuff for 8.99. Let's see. Coma. It looks like a classic film. Is that Michael Douglas? Nice. Yeah, I might have to get that at some point. The Outsider. That was an HBO show. 16.99. Not a bad price for that. So yeah, they're killing it. This is just one of the Blu-ray sections, guys. Prodigy. I remember seeing that in the theaters. That was okay. I don't think it's worth 10.99. And they got all the. It looks like they have the Lost Boys sequels on here though. The Thirst for 7.99. If you're a big Corey Feldman fan, you might want to get that. The Fourth Kind. I just watched that movie on Hulu, so I'm kind of in the mood to watch movies like this. I probably should have got The Fourth Kind. I can't even remember the name of the movie. No One Will Save You, I think it was. I just watched on Hulu. Pretty good, but it's definitely got me in the mood to watch like alien abduction movies. We got Phantasm Ravager. I haven't seen that, but I haven't heard the best things. Boreal, Phantasm 4. I don't have the third and fourth Phantasm, but I'm not going to pay $20 for both of those right now. The Boy Next Door. I have seen that. That's super generic thriller, but $5.99 for that. Butterfly Effect is, I haven't seen that in forever, but I remember loving it back when it came out. It's been a long time though. And then on the last page, you got Dress to Kill, which is a great movie. Brian De Palma film for $6.99. If you don't want all the extras on the Criterion and the Kino release, then just get the regular bare bones Blu-ray for $6.99. Then you got the Carrie remake for $5.99. All right, so that's all the chilling Blu-ray deals. Let's go to Trick or Treat Blu-ray deals. And these seem more kid-friendly, I think. Maybe that's the difference. Because you got Trolls on here. Like, that has nothing to do with Halloween. But you have Casper, $5.99. You have this 3-pack with the Goonies and the 2 Gremlins films for $10.99. That's actually a great deal, like, to get all those movies, all those classics. I love Gremlins, too. I just love that movie so much. $10.99. The Ghost of Mr. Chicken, Don Knotts movie for $5.99. Banana Splits for $6.99. I think that's a Five Nights at Freddy's inspired movie. But you can get Gremlins and Gremlins 2 by themselves just on a pack for $6.99. Great deal for that. And yeah, there's only 2 pages here, guys, so it's not as much as the other one. Beetlejuice, cool, different artwork right there. Got a couple of Beetlejuice artwork variants. So yeah, it looks like just a lot of Gremlins, Goonies, and Beetlejuice in the house with Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. What the hell does that have to do with freaking Halloween? All right, let's look at the DVDs real quick. For those of you out there that are collecting DVDs. Sorry guys, my computer froze there for a second. Looks like they have some different titles though. They Live for $5.99. The Thing for $5.99. I like that Frighteners DVD cover like a lot actually. I might end up ordering that. I'm not, but it's tempting because I like it. DVD though had some really cool covers back in the day. I will say that. The Car $5.99, Dragonfly with Kevin Costner. People Under the Stairs. Yeah, they might have some stuff that hasn't even hit Blu-ray on here yet. But looks like they're all pretty much in the $5 to $6 range. You got the Salem's Lot. I think that's the remake with Rob Lowe. So that's cool. Let's see. What is that Haunted Asylum? Is that any good? I think that was in the Blu-rays as well. Let me know. Eternal Living Dead Part 2 is $6.99 on DVD. But that does have a Scream Factory release. Pumpkinhead. I actually had that DVD of Pumpkinhead right there. That's the only way I own Pumpkinhead, but I'm getting ready to get the 4K. Cape Fear. Ghost Story is on here. So yeah, there's some good stuff. Firestarter 2, I think I saw, which is a pretty obscure horror movie from the 90s. Yeah, you got The Chamber with Chris O'Donnell and Gene Hackman. That was a pretty good movie. I remember watching that a long time ago. Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of the same stuff. You got Malignant on here. Bring It On, Cheer or Die. I think that only has a DVD. That's $7.49. But yeah, just scrolling through, guys. I'm not going to read off everything. The Loneliest Boy in the World. I have that double pack of the Blair Witch movies as well. I don't know why they won't ever package the second one. Is there like a rights thing? Is that why? Or they just think it sucks that much? House of Dark Shadows, Night of Dark Shadows, Cape Fear DVD. So yeah, I'm not paying attention. Oh, I think this is the VHS movie, Siren Unrated. I haven't seen this. Is there only a sorry guys, DVD? It is a VHS prequel or sequel, but this is the DVD of Siren. So did they only put this out on DVD? Let me know in the comments section. But somebody was talking about this on the horror recommendation video that I did. I need to watch that though, because I love that first segment of the first film. The Sentinel, the Skulls, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Unfriended 2-movie collection for $5.99. Raising Cain, that's another Brian De Palma film. That is $5.99 for that. So yeah, some good stuff. If you're still into collecting DVD, which to be honest, like 60% of the people are still collecting, physical media wise DVDs. So nothing to look down upon. Cry Wolf. I think I had that on DVD. I think I found that at a thrifting shop. The Gift's a really good movie with Jason Bateman. That's a good movie. I got Amusement. Otis. I don't know what that is. Crazy stuff on here. The Hunger is on here. If anybody's hungry for the Hunger. Murder by Numbers. You got The Lost Boys, Splice. Yeah. But guys, jump on GRUV. Check it out. See if anything, strikes your fancy. And pick some stuff up because these are some really good deals, especially the Blu-rays and the 4Ks. And I mean, even the DVDs are some great deals on here to be had. And like I said, sign up, create an account, sign up for the newsletter, and get 20% off your first order and you can get all kinds of stuff for super cheap. But thank y'all for watching this video. Definitely, I will link the GRUV website down below in the description. Like this video, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, turn on the bell notifications for all future videos, and follow me on all my social media accounts. Those links are down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.